โลกกำลังถึงยกระดับจิตใต้สำนึกและแนวโน้มการกินวีแกนเพิ่มขึ้นตอนที่10ของ12ตอนการพบปะระหว่างอาจารย์และลูกศิษย์เป็นภาษาอังกฤษเดือนมีนาที่21ปี2012ที่เมืองโรเกอร์วูนกับมักแตงประเทศฝรั่ง
Peace for Ukraine or Ukraine.
Tình yêu sao rực lửa, tình yêu sao lạnh băng, tình yêu như địa ngục, tình yêu như thiên đàng. Any other good news? Yeah, behind you.
But you tell the truth because people now, they already change a lot.
They change a lot.
Yeah, they change a lot. If love will hurt, we cook very good and sell not very high, so they eat a lot.
Yes.
We have one restaurant in California, LA Center, in San Diego, always full house.
Yes, you are from the San Diego restaurant?
No, I'm not. In the beginning, I have there, but I'm busy for another.
Okay, another
program.
project. Good,
yeah,
good.
but I'm very close to them because they
always full, eh?
They are always full. They will be here next week because I tell them come to rest because they work very tired now.
I understand.
Saturday they sell $4,000.
Oh.
Very
one day.
Very cheap and they very nice.
Yes.
And very fast.
Yes.
The people don't have time to come to wait half an hour to eat pho,
For good food, yeah.
Yeah, because not good, but some very slow. And that store, they know. And I told them that we very, very agree together because we open a store. I told them every business want to make money to sell cheap.
Yeah, must
not to sell
cheap.
high. Yeah,
yes.
sell cheap. And people advertise and a lot of people come.
You sell cheap, but you will sell a lot.
Yeah, a lot.
But then you have to work hard only.
If you sell cheap and good, and when people come to eat, they go home to tell 10 more people.
Other people, yes.
And 10 more people tell 100 more people.
Oh, good. Then you should be the manager or whatever of that restaurant.
No, I'm not manager, but and
you just talk.
Yeah, I talk. I have idea to everybody. Say.
Okay, good.
If you want to make money, don't sell expensive.
Of course not. No, none of our livelihood should sell expensive. Normally we don't.
But some store very slow matter. When the customer come to wait for half an hour.
No, too slow.
Yeah, too slow.
I know. They tell them they have to work like me. Tuck.
Yeah. I told them when I came to Love and Hurt to help, I'm very hurry. So people they work kind of like.
Yeah, all the Love and Hurt owners must work faster. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, we took your advice. Anything else?
And another thing, master. Who want to open Love and Hurt have to learn to cook very good food.
Yeah, I have to learn from the other Love and Hurt.
To know first because we opened the store. And I want to say...
but they do. They do learn to
I have the cooking show on television, the Vietnamese community.
Vietnamese community, yes.
In California, I cook. In the beginning, I didn't want because my voice not very nice, so I don't want to come to the show. And people told me, you only show them to cook, not
to talk, not to sing. That's right.
So I do, and very successful.
Good.
Yeah, a lot of people eat, they cook.
Yeah, then you should go work in one of the Loving Hood restaurants because you cook very nice. You and she cook very nice.
I don't think, but because I just depend on God, so God help me.
God cooks for you?
Yeah.
He didn't come cook for me. I eat lousy food every day. Where is your God who cooks?
I know inside, master. When I didn't know the food, I decided to cook, for example, vegan turkey. I didn't know. I tried many times, 3 times, but not
successful.
Not good. I don't want to bring out to the show. And tomorrow the show come up, but now I didn't know how. And right away I know how right away. So because I depend on God. So God showed me inside.
Good God you have.
Yeah. And another thing, if we show some in a show or everybody, we show very clearly. Because I asked them why you don't eat vegan before. They said they saw many shows on television, on the internet, but they saw not very clear. Kind of, they don't want to.
What show was not clear? Why?
Because they show the way how to cook.
You mean our
No,
show,
no.
or other?
Other
show. Okay.
Other shows. They don't watch on AMTV.
Okay.
And when I show them, I show very, very clear exact measurement.
Of course, you're super.
Yeah, no, I'm not super. I don't want, but I try better. I try.
Yeah, understand.
I try my best,
Yes.
Because before I bring the food out to cook, I cook first in my house and I eat. If not good, I don't do, and I do again.
Yeah, I understand.
When I know very good, I bring out. So people, you made a very exact, very clear how many cup, how many. How much seasoning?
Yeah.
Everything
I see.
exact, and the people they don't know how to cook, they still can cook.
How about you? Did you do that? Did you cook well? Yes? Well, I don't know about other restaurants, but some of the restaurants.
Different food from, it's not Asian food?
Not Asian food?
No, it's much more.
Much more Spanish?
We do some Spanish like paella, but it's lasagnas and curries and wraps and things like this. Not so much Chinese.
2 stir-fry dishes.
Yeah, 2 stir-fry dishes.
Maybe you should
Well, the Chinese
change a little bit.
They aren't busy at all. The Spanish don't seem to go for the Chinese food.
I'm not sure about that. The Vietnamese food tastes very good though.
Yeah.
It's just the Vietnamese people, they're not very business-like, so they don't open restaurants everywhere like the Chinese. Also, they're smaller in number, Chinese are billions of people, so they spread all over, and wherever they go, they make Chinese food famous. But Vietnamese food is very tasty. Not because I'm Vietnamese, I love any kind of food if it's good. But some of the restaurants, like one restaurant I know, in Europe, owned by Chinese. The person who works there is a native European, but they went to another restaurant, another livelihood that cooks some Vietnamese stuff. Oh, they make beautiful, like fresh spring rolls, just like the Vietnamese do it. I was surprised, and it was made by the European person. And she had never cooked before. She just really learned well. The sauce and everything. I thought it was made by the Vietnamese. I said, but you told me this restaurant is owned by Chinese and the person who cooks is European. She said, yes, master, yes. I said, how come she cooks such beautiful Vietnamese food like this? They go and learn, master. They went and learned ABC. It was so lovely, really. Even one of my attendants, she never cooked for me before. It was the first time she became my attendant just because she had a European resident who was more convenient. So by chance she came and she cooked for me just once or twice and said, wow, it's so beautiful. It tastes so good. Where did you learn that? She said she learned it in Lovinhood. Yeah. But she cooked only twice. Even despite my hint, she didn't ever cook again. I don't know why. They're so much into raw and fruity tooties now. I'm helpless. After I told you guys that I was on fruity tooties, I didn't want to look at fruits anymore. I don't know why. And now everywhere I turn, I'm eating fruits now, master. I'm on fruit diet. I'm on raw diet. They took all my energy for the fruits. And they eat all the healthy food, and now I have to eat the unhealthy food that they ate before. I have experience, but I never learn. Like before, whenever I cook something nice for myself, original. And I told the residents, for example. And then they made a DVD, of course, nah? And after that, I didn't ever want to even look at that again. Look at the thing that I enjoy so much in those weeks or recent months, for example. And for example, like I told you guys that I enjoy brown rice and sesame, remember? And it was so easy, simple, nutritious, and good enough. After I told you guys, I don't even want to look at brown rice anymore. I can't even bear sesame. Nada.
I love sesame.
I know you do. Many of them do. And now it's all fruity tooties. Like some Taiwanese residents came and sometimes helped me a little bit here and there. And then, even though I didn't ask, they volunteer telling me. I eat fruits now, as the only fruits, for example, like that, you know. I was thinking she or he might come to cook for me some old food that I used to love, you know, that I couldn't bother because there was so much preparation and no time, no mood. And then he said, I eat fruits, master. Yeah. Yes. After I told you about brown rice, and this center began to cook brown rice and even black rice and purple rice for everybody, remember? Yeah, why was that? And I told them, why do you have to? Huh? Why? You know, at that time, I told you that I was on brown rice and sesame because we didn't have time to cook. And that was simple for me. And it also tastes great. And if you can have a little bit of tofu now and then, also fine, or a little fruit. But then here in the center, they cook like 1,000 dishes. So nutritious stuff, you know, tofu and tofu pao, tofu ki, tofu, kan tofu, su tofu, and, you know, all kinds of protein, yeah? Seitan this, seitan that, and all kinds of vegetable and everything. So no need to even eat brown rice. Of course you can, but no need to be all fanatic about it. Brown rice is not enough. Even put black rice, purple rice together. Jesus Christ. I did that because the brown rice and sesame offer minimum nutrition enough for me to go on. But here, so many things and so many vegetables already and so much protein already and still want extra brown rice and sesame and black rice. My God. Please don't copycat, okay? Have to be flexible and do it just original, okay? And have to do it the way it's necessary, not just copy everything master does or say. This is funny business, and it looks silly and makes your IQ stand still. I'm telling you the things they do. Sometimes I just shake my head. I have no words to say anymore. For example, okay, I have to move all the time. And one time I moved into a house. Well, it's not in my name, of course. Sometimes I buy, but I cannot afford to put my name on it. I have nothing. I don't even have a car in my name. I don't even have a house in my name. Everybody owns everything except me. Even this hotel. It was my money, but I don't own any of it. I don't even own a piece of grass outside. Understand this? Yeah. Now, I moved into a new house, another house. And what happened? They bought me a refrigerator, a smaller one than the one they have in the kitchen, the old one in the kitchen for the old cooking. So they bought me a refrigerator and put my things in it. Originally, I say change the refrigerator because it was old. It was all rusty everywhere, number one. Number two, they've been using it for decades with all meat and fish in it already, yes? And the old model, it would cost a lot of electricity also, yeah? For all these reasons, I told them to buy a new refrigerator. But they didn't buy it. They bought a small one for me. I wanted a new refrigerator. I got it, about this big. They put it in the living room and still kept the old refrigerator. But I say, why? If you want to keep the old refrigerator, then there's still a lot of room even for my whatever in there together. Why have to buy a new one? You know, for me. And put my stuff in there, you know. I say, if you are here all together, like 10, 20 people like this, they were working in the house, so I came. If you're here, then I eat with you anyway, yes? So I don't need my own refrigerator. And if you are not here, I just walk 3 steps into my own kitchen and cook my own stuff. And there's no need for a separate refrigerator in my living room. It makes noise, it spends more electricity, and if people see it, they think I'm weird. Yeah. That's how people judge me all the time. Like sometimes I don't go out shopping and I don't know what kind of a toothbrushes they have. And they bought me one before, so I say, just buy this one. Because that's the only name I knew from a long time ago when I didn't go shopping that much, you know. And sometimes you go to a different country, you don't know what kind of different varieties or whatever I know, I just say, go buy this. Just buy a toothbrush. And I say, what kind? I say, oh, maybe this one. And it's fine. And then they went all over the world just to search for that toothbrush and ignore every other thing. And so one of your brothers looked at that and criticized me in his head. He told me later, you know, I said, what kind of weird master is that? Any toothbrush will do. Why it has to be this one? I didn't know anything about it. I'm sorry, I didn't really know. They just asked me what, and I just showed it. Toothbrush, I was worried they didn't understand what I wanted. They would buy me a broomstick or something. Yeah, sometimes they do that, you know. You have to really tell them many times and make sure they repeat it. Otherwise, they buy completely different things. And then you'll be surprised. And now, what else is there? Yes, that's one of the things. I get criticized all the time for the things I completely know nothing about. Tình ra đi tình trở lại, tình ngọt ngào, tình ngang trái, tình đưa ta lên trời cao, tình diệm ta xuống vực sâu, ta kêu gào, ta than van, tình vẫn không buồn.
Russia, leave Ukraine or Ukraine now. Peace be with you too.
The words vegan and weak don't belong together. Sayuri Lalim, vegan.